Good afternoon. How we doing, everybody? Looks like we got about 30 people in here right now. We're kind of just waiting at this point to see if we can get some sort of retracement. I missed the early move today, and I was only able to catch a trend continuation play from around 900, only targeting 950. So I'm only up like $800 today on one trade. So I actually missed the boat. But how'd you guys do this morning? Just make sure everything's good to go. Okay, music's good, mic is good. You guys can hear me just fine? 30 people before starting. It got some loyal fans. I don't know if I would call you guys fans. I would call you guys friends. But good afternoon, Keegan, Adam, Spaces, Deza, Just Ain't Right, Anthony, Lorne, Southpaw, Futures Trader, JP, Chuck. Yeah, it's been a little while, Chuck. I hope your holidays was good. What's up, Paul? Mike, what's going on? Mason, what's going on? We got people slowly filing into the stream right now. So as you're joining, congratulations. No giveaways today, guys. So, what's up, Calvin? How are you? I know we got a talking Fed here in a few minutes, so we're kind of just waiting at this point. Really close to running that. About to go to the gym, Calvin. Yeah, that's scheduled for me after the stream, so I'll be going to the gym right after. What's up, Sombrero? How are you? Guys, my sleep has been, the last few days, I have not been sleeping that well. I'm not quite sure why either. So like this morning, I actually woke up later than normal. I woke up at like 7:30 a.m. Normally I'm up at like 6:30, and that's normally my gym time, right when I wake up. But this morning, I just could not drag myself out of bed. I feel like I've been laying in my bed till like 2 or 3 in the morning the last few nights, not able to fall asleep. Adam, I've only taken one trade, so it's on a different account than the one I'm going to be trading today, so that's why you see 0. I prefer to trade one account on the live stream just so everything's on the up and up. Yeah, Adam, I'm up a little over 800 on the day. A little over 800 on the day. Must be that I missed the overnight sessions. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, the overnight sessions are fine, but they keep me up late. Like, I think that's the problem. What's up, Ollie? How are you? They keep me up extremely late. Yeah, Adam, I mean, obviously I want to be green every day. It doesn't happen every day like that. We could trade some silver and be done in seconds. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'll let you guys handle the silver trading. All right, if we can get a bounce back up into like 980-ish, I would be interested in trying a short position if we hold below. Then I should have an afternoon session. Yeah, I mean, we're doing afternoons on Mondays and Wednesdays right now, 1 to 3 p.m. And then Fridays we're going to do the New York Open. So I'll be live at 9:25 a.m. Eastern. What's up, Jay Styles? How are you? You guys can kind of see there's still some orders resting up here above 26K. Not a crazy amount of interest higher, but we could still continue upwards. The little pump on the open left me behind this morning. I ended up having to chase on like a B setup on this little pullback here. This is where I got long from, was right around in here. But it pulled back into these previous highs over here in the consolidation area from this morning. Well, if you can call it consolidation. Held that for support. So I actually got long up in through this area. Yeah, we got about, what do we have? We got about 50 people in here right now. It's drastically different streaming during the afternoon, guys. It's Friday when you learn I'm secretly a momentum scalper slinging size. No, I don't sling a whole lot of size. All right, looks like we finally are getting some downside momentum here. Oh no, Jose. Blew the fun. It's sorry to hear that, brother. Sovereignty! Exclamation point. West winning Wednesday. Now today was an okay day. I mean, like I said, I'm up a little over 800 on the day total. I've only had one trade. One trade today. Kind of just sat around. The pump on the open left me behind. Like all this kind of left me behind, and then we started like chopping back and forth. And then we had the Nvidia news or China news here where it was like down 100 points in a second. And then it immediately got bought back up. Were any of you in a trade when this happened? What's up, Dre Robert? How are you? Anthony's like, no. Jay Siles. Oh, no. You were in a long? That's what got you? What's up, Miss K? How are you? JP, you were in a position there. Were you short? Hopefully you guys were short into that. JP's like, yes, luckily. Yeah, you caught a break there. I mean, that was an instant $2,000 if you were in a mini. I'm hoping to see some downside here, guys. I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to take any long positions up here. Like, even if we hold this 940 area, it's going to be really hard to take that long. But, I mean, that would be the trend continuation entry. It would be 940 with a stop below 920. Yeah, Phoenix. Phoenix, that seems to happen whenever I go live. The market just decides, hey, we're just gonna chill out. Doesn't matter if I'm streaming globex or the afternoon sessions. Luckily, Friday we should not. What's up, Ms. Rain? Friday we shouldn't have that issue. Friday we should not have that issue. Friday is NFP, guys, so an hour before market open, we'll have that NFP release. So on Friday, if you get into a position pre-market, definitely be aware that you're trading into a high volatility event. So just be on alert. I would recommend not being in a position past 8:20 a.m. Eastern on Friday. Friday will be the flattest opening in history, Kamish says. Yeah. Yeah, it does seem that way, though, doesn't it? It seems like whenever I go live, the market just decides, hey, we're just going to chill out. We're not going to move. All right, here comes that 940 area. I'd assume we probably flush right to it. If we get back below 940 and hold below 940 on a retest, something like this. If we get some action like this, I'm not opposed to trying the short. Probably targeting this high over here. Oh, Martin, props will close your account if you're in a position on news. Yeah, some of them are. I know My Fund of Futures doesn't allow tier 1 news. There's a few that allow news trading, but I don't recommend news trading. I mean, that's gambling. That's straight up gambling. So full port short, you say. Nothing on my channel is financial advice. Do not copy my trades. You will get wrecked. Hey, JJ. Yeah, so Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to be doing in the afternoons, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and Friday, we're going to do the New York Open, 9:25 a.m. And then Sunday nights, we'll still be doing during the nighttime for globex. Yeah, Kamish, exactly. Yeah, fade my trades. Fade my trades. Oh, yeah, JJ. Yeah. I'll be live. Like I said, I'll be live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sundays, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sunday nights will be the only nighttime streams that I have currently. The only globex session. You got 2 accounts, 1 to fade, 1 to copy. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's definitely a good idea to fade me. What's up, Discipline Futures Trader? So weird to see me during the day. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be the schedule, at least for the month of January. And then we'll see where we sit as far as the YouTube analytics go. And we'll make some adjustments. Oh, nice, Southpaw. You'll credit it to me? No, you credit yourself. Pat yourself on the back, brother. See, technically, guys, if we weren't up so much on the session, this is a good-looking break and retest of this support area. It's now turned into a support area. But I feel like we could retrace a lot of this buying in the afternoon. So I'm getting the feeling that we might see a little bit more downside. You were trying to buy, but kept hitting the sell button? Oh, no. Yeah, it's hard to believe we did not go grab 26K there. Especially with that volume resting there. Those orders sitting right at 26K. Design. Yeah, I knew you would be thinking shameless market. Yeah, it's just been up. Up moves only. Buy the dips. All right, let's see if we can get that push down, the retest of 940 and a hold below 940. And I might try to get short after we get that. Calvin, you think it needs to retest 908? Shoot, I think it needs to retest 800. I think it needs to retest 710. It needs to pull back. Yeah, design, that's kind of what I'm seeing. You've got, what is this, R1 pivot that's sitting there? Yeah, R1 pivot that's sitting here at 930. $22,000 incoming. COVID lows, Phoenix? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know if we're going to see COVID lows again. Don't think we're coming back to like 7K on the Nas. It's crazy to think that when I started trading, that's where the Nas was trading. It was like between 6 and 7K. We're always just one tweet away. I don't know if it would ever be like that. I mean, that would be a total market collapse at this point. Right, you'd be talking a 70 to 80% loss on the index. Like a 70% loss on the index to pull back that far. That would be the entire collapse of the American economy, is what that would be. That would be a lot of broke people. Yeah, Miss Rain, we call it globex because it's the global exchange markets. So like Asia, Australia. That's really why we call it globex. All right, this is starting to look pretty good for a little bit of downside here. I'm not seeing a lot of orders starting to stack in higher. I'm definitely seeing more interest to the downside right now. Should be relatively quick down here to 920. Got these topside wicks here at like 910-ish. Chuck, you've entered a short? Yeah, you're in a good position if you're sized appropriately. I think you're in a good spot. I just want to see buyers try to save this one more time and fail, and then I'll try the short. Southpaw. You had that many? You had 12 contracts on? Yeah, Ms. Rain, I think 6 o'clock is technically... I think 8 o'clock is the Asia Open. Is that right? Or is 8 o'clock Australia? It's one of those two. I can't remember. Lemon Leash, you had a root canal done today? Oh my goodness. 2 out of 10 don't recommend. What's up, Mike Light? How are you? New Zealand opens first. Yeah, that would make sense. Just time zone wise, yeah, that would make sense. 6 p.m. is the Australia Open. Okay. Okay. All right, we bounced the pivot. Oh, no, Limitless. They hit your nerve and everything after they opened the tooth up? And you weren't feeling the anesthesia? Oh, that's terrible. That's awful, brother. That is awful. Tooth pain is some of the worst. I will say that. It's some of the worst. I'd rather break a finger or break a bone than I think have any kind of like tooth pain. Yeah, Ollie. Tooth pain is awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, design. It's kind of tough, right? Because if we do drop below this area, the move back down could be relatively quick. But trend is up, so if you're looking to short, we're definitely trading counter trend right now. I'm just kind of waiting for it to bump back up a little bit. Yeah, Trader Sins, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Is just an attempt back higher, like maybe up towards 950-ish. You know, somewhere up in here. And then a failure. What's up, Dom? Yeah, Martin, I know. I see his comment. I see his comment. He's trying to start something. Brush your teeth, no root canals. All right, let's give the short a shot here. We'll stop just above this wick. The 200 SMA is at 927. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can sweep down and grab these orders down here, down in through 900. If we get to 920, I'll obviously go break even at that point. It's like buyers are still holding up, so I might take the L here. Let's see, 935. Let's go something like this. Let's give it the 20 points. Give it a little room to breathe. Limitless. Yeah, I had one. I had an $800 winner earlier. Looks like this one's going to be a $400 loss, though. So total on the day, I'll be up $400. It hasn't been an ideal day for me. Just remove the stop, Nims. Just pull the stop off. Just go boom or bust. Yeah, that's a solid bounce right there. I'm not really seeing sellers step in just yet. And we might be trading up into 26K. Yeah, Southpaw, I should have waited. I thought we were going to get the quick slap back down. And we never got it. It just never happened. At least not yet. What's up, Preneur? Yeah, like I said, the streaming schedule's changed. So we're going to be doing Mondays and Wednesdays 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then we'll do Fridays the New York Open. Come on, sellers. Let's go. Let's get that flush. There's still a lot of buying going on. A lot of buying going on here still. Full port silver. I'm not trading silver. You guys have fun with the silver. Three ticks and you're liquidated on silver. Yeah, silver is that's a different beast. That's a different animal. Although I guess if you're trying to like smash or pass some Apex evals, they're probably decent. I mean, you can pass them really quick, I guess. Tried silver with $100 stop loss. It took 2 seconds to lose them. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I just can't believe props are even allowing their traders to trade. Like, that's dangerous. All right, stopped out. So down $420. 420 for the meme. Gosh, it's just so hard to buy up here, guys. It's so hard to think we will not roll over. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they're allowing silver either. Yeah, Preneur, I know the higher time frames look like it wants to roll over, but nope. Just endless buying. Where's Design at with his shameless pump? There he is. Oh, that's true, Design. That's true. I guess you just blow it really quick. Commish, I think Lucid is allowing micro silvers now. Lucid allows micro silvers. So Lucid, I think, is the first to allow it. Yeah, Adam, I mean, it's your typical break and retest. Legends allows. Yeah, Sovereignty, I've never tried Legend. Nerd Flavor still haven't closed the November gap above. Naruto, I mean, it's hard to... I tried a short. I paid the price for it. So I don't know if... The problem is I don't want to buy anywhere near 26K because you risk the chop. What's up, Zen Zen? How are ya? Oh, you got a nasty cold, Zen Zen? Yeah, there's a flu virus going around for sure. I've heard a lot of people have been sick recently. Happy New Year, Alexander. Your wife's boyfriend is sick, Jose. Did YM tank today? Oh yeah. I mean, it was due for a pullback. It had a pretty good rip the last couple days. Man, guys, I am stuck in this mindset right now that we're going to pull back on the Nas. And it's hampering my decision making. Because I'm only looking for shorts. And it's so bad because it's counter trend. So I'm having one of those rough mental days. This is normally where if I wasn't streaming, I would shut the charts down and walk away. This is normally when I go do something else. It's tough. Took one trade this morning, made a little over 800, and then I took that trade that you guys saw right there. So I'm only up $400 on the session. So I haven't been seeing it that well today. No, Martin, I'm going to hang out. I'm going to hang out for a little while. Hey, all good if you go. What do you... we're still going to try. You know, it's not like I'm massively red on the session. I'm still green on the session, technically, about $400. But it's just one of those days that you just have to limit the damage when you're just not seeing it that well. Start West Conspiracy Theory Hour. What's the weather like at my location? It's about 50 degrees and sunny. Yeah, my next level to this top side, guys, really isn't until 26,030 to 50. Wait, you guys go outside? Yeah, I try to get out of my house every now and again. Try to see the sunlight. Try to touch grass. Yeah, limitless for above that for me wouldn't be till above 26,100 in my opinion. Up there at like 105. You can touch grass inside, but it's usually rolled. Oh, goodness. Zinzin, I tried the short at... It was just below 940, so like mid 930s is where I got the entry. Oh, nice, Abrajo. Nice. Jeff Herbert. The Bears. M. Brown. I really don't have, other than psych level 26K up here, I really don't have any interest in executing around here. Like these major psych levels for me are really tough because you get a lot of indecision. It's very rare when price just rips through those areas. Very rare. So I'm kind of just waiting at this point. Silver is danger. Yeah, silver's a different beast. So is gold, to be fair. Waiting for Alliance. Oh, NIMS, that's gonna come and go beyond my lifetime. Didn't even make the playoffs this year. Yeah, Design, I kind of did it on NQ too. I shorted the lows down here, thinking we'd get that quick flush because there were those orders resting down into 900, but it just ripped away from them. Who's winning the Super Bowl this year, Nims? I have no idea. It's kind of wide open this year. I don't know who's going to win it. The Edmonton Oilers. Yeah. I mean, the Broncos are good. The Patriots are good. On the AFC side, it's always hard to count out Josh Allen finally getting one. The California Red Hats. Please don't let it be the Eagles. Yeah, the Eagles are decent. I don't think the Eagles are going to win it this year. But Share Drive, do I set a max daily return on investment to limit my greed? No. No, I mean, if I can make a lot of money, I'm going to make a lot of money. I don't cap my top side, but I just put limits on my downside. Miko, so this is called the Dom Surface on Quantower. I trade on Quantower trading platform. So it's my platform's version of Bookmap, pretty much. So the green and red bubbles that you see here are your aggressive buyers and sellers, i.e. market orders. And then the lines and the colors on the chart are your limit orders. In other words, your passive buyers and sellers. And all this is a visual representation of the DOM. So it's just a different way to visualize the DOM. Oh, nice call on the 9. Did you get your 980 short? Did that get there? Just shy. Yeah, cheers, Miko. How do I prevent revenge trading, Share Drive? I walk away. Like, as soon as I start to feel emotional or that I'm not seeing things clearly, I shut it down. You know, I'm guilty of, from time to time, it's not very often, but I'm still guilty of it as well. Just like everybody else, you know? There's always tilt moments. It's been a while since I've had a really massive losing day. I've been able to control it over the last year or so. But there was a day almost a year ago now. It was like last February or March where I just went full tilt mode. I lost nearly 13K in one day. And then I said, never again. Never again. The nice way to say it is out of alignment with the market. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've had one of those full on anger revenge trading days. Limitless. Yeah, the market's just, it's deciding whether it wants above 26K on NQ or not. Especially with like the YM falling off like it has. What's ES doing right now? I mean, ES is all-time high trading. ES feels like it wants 7K. Did it hit 7K? Oh, it did hit 7K. Martin, welcome back. Nims is still talking about his 19,400 fictional short position that he's in on the Nas. Miko, that's on a prop account. That was on a Lucid funded, the one that you mean the 13K day? So it was 3 accounts on props. And then like 2,000 on my personal. It was 3 max loss days on 3 of my funded accounts. This is a tough area to execute in, guys. And this whole like 940 to 26K really is getting really tough to get a read on. I mean, you got all this slow grind buying into some aggressive selling and then a nasty sell off that 980. Yeah, that's tough. Getting destroyed on the YM short design. Just keep adding in, you just DCAing. What's up, Etheregram? How are you? What's up, Tommy? What's up, Algo? Oh, nice, Etheregram. Take it slow. Take it slow if you're close. Don't go chasing a few points. See, I want this short, but it's so hard to not click that button. But I know as soon as I get in, it's going to rip back to the top side. Don't usually trade in the afternoon, but yeah, normally I don't. Normally I'm done by noon. My trading's normally done between 9:30 and 12 o'clock. Yeah, it's here, Graham. For the memes. Took that loss for the memes. All right, so we have put in a lower high on this move. Oh, yeah, JJ, it's bad. Locked yourself in green, Pipster. Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's tough. This is tough. This is a lot of back and forth. Let me take a look at YM here and see what design's getting. You keep shorting the bottoms. Oh, you're trying to play this breakout, this continuation down to these lows, I'm guessing, down into 49,100, hopefully. All right, we got almost 120 people in here right now. Thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon, guys. Kind of stinks. I should have expected this to happen when I went live, because whenever I go live, this is what happens with the market for some reason. Gabor, don't sweat it. Probably one of those Murphy's Law thing. It's weird. It just never moves. Just starts chopping every time I live stream. Harrison, it's something that happens every time. Like, streaming and trading is very difficult. There's a lot of noise. I mean, you can see how many people are calling out shots in the chat. You know, obviously it affects you. I think the one thing that I'm going to have to do is probably just tune out the chat at times, unfortunately. You know, when I need to be locked in, I'll have to be locked in and just not talk as much. All right, I think we should head down towards 900 at this point. Maybe even below. Ignore mode. Yeah, sovereignty. I mean, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. Harrison, you think we base out for the rest of today? We could. It could just go sideways for the remainder of the session. I mean, that's a pretty good size up move today. You know, we have unemployment in the morning tomorrow, and then we've got NFP on Friday. You know, traders might just take a breather here. The jungle music on? I don't even know what's playing, guys. I don't even hear the music on my end. Obviously, I'm sitting in a quiet room. You feel like you're in Africa? Let's see, what playlist do I have going right now? I don't even know what playlist I have going right now. I've got... It says lounge music. Is what it is. It's some drums and stuff. Yeah, Southpaw. It's difficult. I don't really watch any streamers. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I watch no like trading content really anymore because it does mess with my psychology a little bit. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna miss this sell-off. Yeah, Zen. Unfortunately, when you're streaming, you don't have that luxury, right? Because you want to, you obviously want to be communicating with your chat. You want to be somewhat engaging, have good market analysis, talk out your trades so that people can learn. All right, let's see if we can get a little bounce here before we flush. Oh, gosh, dude. I think it's just going to flush, guys. I don't think it's going to let me on. So much for my analysis. All right. It's bouncing a little bit here. Limitless, you entered at 952. I would, if you're from 952, I would probably have my stop at like 945. If I can get that short entry, I will take that short entry. It's just going to run away from me, though. That's frustrating. It's just not my day today, guys. Just not my day. Just wrong. Timing is wrong. Right idea. Bad timing. Yeah, Zinzin, there's going to be days like that. You know, it's happened. It's not like it happens to me all the time, but it's happened. It happens enough to the point where at least I can recognize it now. And I'm able to not chase, but it is still frustrating. You know, even on that first entry, this is kind of the move that I was looking for, was just that quick sweep. And it just never happened. Never wrong, just too early or too late. Yeah. Well, you can definitely be wrong on the downside. Like on the short side, you can definitely be wrong. But I think obviously markets over time continuously go up. Yeah, Jose. Exactly. Yeah, a loss is a loss, and you were wrong, right? Yeah, Tommy, especially with like the ES right at all-time highs. It's very difficult. YM as well. Very tough to short. feel like I'm a better long side trader than I am a short side trader anyway. You can get it all back with a single silver mini in 3 seconds. I'm good on that. I'm good. I'm good, design. Like I said, I'll let you handle the silver trading. I mean, what are we looking at here? Probably a pullback. I mean, I would love to see a retest of the overnight highs back down there at 850. But I'm going to need to see a bounce. Oh, my goodness. Give me a 920 retest. Give me like a retest of this area before you just nuke. Yeah, Tommy C. ES did hit 7K. I think when I looked it hit 7,008 today. A little bit of volatility all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Is Trump trumping? I don't know. Is Trump talking at him? There's some chatter about Trump's Truth Social. What did his post say? All right, putting in kind of a hammer here on this 5-minute candle. Let's see if we get that push back up. I don't even know if they're going to retest that 920 area again. Got about 40 minutes till power hour. I feel like this needs to get traded again. The bottom of this consolidation from earlier this morning. You know, the initial surge up, the consolidation. We had the Nvidia news. The Nvidia China news was this big red candle here. I feel like at least we probably need to test 850, but it's just a matter of finding an entry. What's up, Albu? How are ya? Because we're trading right at that wick high on that news. Yeah, Zen. The only nighttime stream that we're going to do is going to be Sunday nights for at least the month of January. Yeah. Yeah, so we got the stream schedule change. So tell me this, guys. Do you think we're going to hit? Do we hit 26K today? Did we go trade 26K on the Nas? Zen, your crystal ball is broken? Hey, thanks, Invisible. I'm sorry to hear that you lost 2 of your fundeds, though. That sucks. Does after hours count? Sure, Mystic. I guess technically that would be tomorrow's trading day, though, after it happens. Tommy, so we're going to be doing Sunday nights, still, globex, going live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And then Mondays and Wednesdays, we're going to do 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard. And Fridays, we're going to do 9:25 a.m., the New York Open. At least for the month of January. Yeah, Albu, I'm still green on the day. That's just that one trade. I got short from here. Right idea. Just bad timing. Depends on the murder algo. Where's the VWAP guy from the Discord? Albu's a big VWAP guy. Turns out Nims was right. No stop would have worked. Yeah. In this instance, it would have. I would have just had to give my trade, like 50 points of breathing room. That's all. Alright, we've kind of hit a stalemate. Got an aggressive seller here that was not able to push price lower. At least not yet. Got volume sitting below. You invite to have a productive talk about VWAP. Where is VWAP actually? 880? Unpopular opinion, VWAP isn't necessary. I mean, I agree with you, his royal trades. If you ask me. A lot of people like having it, though. It's good to know where it is, I think, if you're in a trade already. I don't like to execute off VWAP, though. I feel like a lot of times price just chops out when it gets to VWAP. Tenor, anyone catch the RTY ripper yesterday? I definitely didn't. I didn't even look at RTY yesterday. I definitely looked at YM though. What's up, hey Patriots? How are you? All right, let's see if we can get that push back up to the 920s. All right, Patriots, I'm good. I'm good. Just looking. You getting frustrated, Limitless? Went from being up 230 to now 160. That's not. Hey, you're still green. Be happy with green. We like green. We like green days. Anything green has been a good day. What's up, Red? How are you? It's been a little while. Hope your holidays was good. I'll be down $22 on the day. Yeah, Red, the only nighttime stream I'm going to be doing is going to be Sunday nights. Nate, you're up 440. That's a great day. I mean, overall, despite taking that loss on stream, I'm still up $400 total overall on today. But it's been a tough day for me. Those days where you just get a pump on the open and then never come back are very, very difficult. Like I said, I had to catch this continuation long here. Let's see. Did I post? I think I posted a screenshot in Discord. Let's see. Yeah, this was the trade I caught earlier. And really, besides that loss that you guys saw, that's all I've caught today. Red, you mean you were short in the Nvidia China news? Is that what it was, or was it the open? when it was chopping around. Hey, I mean, lucky trades are sometimes good. They sometimes work. I mean, can you imagine being in a short position from like up here when that news dropped? You know? It was literally within a second that we dumped 100 points, it felt like. The well has kind of dried up below. There's just not a lot of orders anymore below us. Does that mean we aren't going to go down? No, definitely not. But really the only long entry I see now is a break and hold back above like 940-ish. Oh, nice, Enzen. GG's. Yeah, Zen, I'm not a good scalper. I'm just not good. Not good at it. I haven't found a strategy that suits me for lower time frame scalping. I'm hoping that we don't just range out here for the rest of the session, but that's starting to feel like what it could be setting up for. Just a little sideways action. What's up, Y2K? Retest the level, then down hard. I mean, it's hard to short that though right now. Up 150 points on 3 separate trades. That's massive. That's a much better day than I had. Much better day. It's feeling like we might just chop, guys. I'm hoping that it pukes, to tell you the truth. I'm hoping that it just pukes at some point here. Come retrade all this. Buy 2 evals with no consistency and activation fee, and no activation fee. Go full pull or short, and one on one, and full pull or short on the other. I mean, you do you. All right, volume's kind of dying out here now too. Oh, short and long. Do the props even let you do that? Do they let you hedge like that? I don't think they do. They might allow you to do it in evals, but I don't think any of them allow you to do it in funded. That's a rule break for sure. You can do micros in the other minis. Yeah, I think I used to, like a few years back, I used to know somebody who actually did that. They would just pick different props and hedge against each of the props. You started trading ES on your live account. You need to get better with ES. You made 25 today off of micro, but dot dot dot. Yeah, Red, I think it's going to happen faster than you think, brother. Even trading one micro, I think it's going to happen faster than you think. Because what's going to happen is you're going to make a small day, small day, small day, and then eventually you're going to hit one of those ones that goes for a few $100s. You'll probably hit those once or twice a week, I would guess. So I think it's going to happen faster than you think. I know on days like today where if you only made $25, it seems like it's slow, but I think it happens faster than most people think. Because eventually you're going to hit the banger trade. The one where you catch the higher, the lower the day, and it just goes. It's just a matter of can you remain patient enough to do it. Yeah, Red. Trading a personal account is drastically different than trading props. It's drastically different. Like my personal account, I'm only looking for swing positions. I'm not trying to day trade that thing. So I'm going to higher time frame, 4 hour and above charts. And I'm really just waiting for big pullbacks in the market. So I might, on my personal account, I might take like 5 positions a year, 6 positions a year. Nothing crazy. This market has come to a screeching halt. Straight sideways. Red, I don't have any videos out, long form wise. But I can pretty much show you what we're looking for. So the last good swing position entry was on this last dip. So you're looking for these prior highs on the market, right? Every time we come back and pull back into prior highs, that's where I'm looking to execute. Until one of those fails. So you're only going to have a limited number of those kind of entries. A lot of people use it as like an investment strategy. And whenever the market does this, when it pulls back into these major highs, that's when they load up on their long-term portfolios. But that's really what I'm looking for. If you're patient enough to wait for that. Yeah, Red. So usually what I'll do is I'll make sure it's going in my favor. And normally what I do on my personal is I'll run two to three minis. But on swing positions, here's the other thing, Red, is you got to give it room to breathe too. So depending on your risk, I mean, the last long position I had, which at the time made sense, was I was long from 22,800 and I got trailed out at 23,500 on the Nas. So it's been a little while since I placed a trade on my personal. So what was that? Like last August? Last August was the last time I touched my personal account. I guess there was a good entry sitting there at 24,000. Pete, so this is just your 70% range, right? This is the full volume profile from today's session. So this is where 70% of today's volume was conducted. The yellow line is your point of control, meaning that's the price where most volume was conducted. And then the gray area over here is obviously volume that's outside of where the highest amount of volume was. So outside of the 70% range. And then the blue lines that you see are your value area high and value area low. Design. Imagine swing trading silver. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I've always looked at metals as something that you just invest in, kind of. rather than trade myself. You got to really be a gambler. You got to really be a gambler. Oh gosh, price has just died. I think we're kind of stuck, guys. Well, I'm probably going to call it there for the stream. I'm not willing to watch the... We don't even really have a lot of volume happening right now either. You got Power Hour coming up. I'm not sure what to expect after the huge move up. But I'm ending the stream down $420 on stream. $420 for the memes. Guys, the next stream's not going to be till Friday. It's going to be New York Open. I'm going to be live at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard. Please come and hang out. Today we got a little over 100 people in here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button. And I will see you all Friday morning for New York Open. Peace.